Uncertain path forward after Obama makes his case. NBC Politics. MSN. Outlook. More autos. My MSN. Video. Careers and jobs. Personals. Weather. Dealish. Quotes. White pages. Games. Real estate. Wonderwall. Horoscopes. Shopping. Yellow pages. Local edition. Traffic. Feedback. Maps and directions. Travel. Full MSN index. Bing. NBEnews.com. Today. Nightly news. Meet the press. Dateline. MSNBC. Breaking news. Newsbeam. Home. U.S. World. Politics. Business. Sports. Entertainment. Health. Tech. Science. Travel. Local. Weather. Advertise vertical line ad choices. Recommended. No clear path in Congress to avoid shutdown. Recommended. After 32 years, Washington peace protest comes to a brief end. Recommended. Uncertain path forward after Obama makes his case. Recommended. Clinton. Syria relinquishing chemical weapons would be important step. Heater.top_heater background image. URL http://cdn.lib.newsbeam.com/nbepolitics/images/header.jpg $d=10,529. The latest political headlines powered by NBC News. About this blog archives email updates follow on Twitter. Subscribe to RSS. 1496 comments. Print. Updated 2 days ago. Uncertain path forward after Obama makes his case. In his address to the nation, President Obama explained the danger of chemical weapons and explained that a limited military strike would send a message to Bashar Assad. But there was no call to action. NBC's Chuck Todd reports. By Michael O'Brien, political reporter, NBC News. President Barack Obama took his case for military action in Syria to a skeptical American public Tuesday evening, asserting the need to keep pressure on the regime of Bashar Assad even as he asked Congress to delay the vote on the matter while his administration pursues a diplomatic path. Our ideals and principles, as well as our national security, are at stake in Syria, Obama said from the East Room of the White House. Despite the frenzy week of developments, an uncertain path remains ahead for a president with his legacy on the line and Congress with no appetite to tackle this thorny issue. Among the questions: did the president make his case? In the face of stiff public opposition, Obama moved methodically through his argument in favor of military action in Syria. He outlined the precedents and agreements against the use of chemical weapons before describing the evidence that Assad ordered a chemical weapons attack against dissidents in that country's protracted civil war. Advertise vertical line ad choices. When dictators commit atrocities, they depend on the world to look the other way until those horrifying pictures fade from memory, the president said. But these things happened. Facts cannot be denied. As a new NBC News/Wall Street Journal poll found Tuesday that just 24% of Americans believe attacking Syria is in the national interest, Obama argued that Assad's use of chemical weapons constituted a threat to the U.S. If we fail to act, the Assad regime will see no reason to stop using chemical weapons, he said. As the ban against these weapons erodes, other tyrants will have no reason to think twice about acquiring poison gas and using them. Obama also gave a nod to Americans' weariness over war after more than a decade of fighting in Iraq and Afghanistan contributing factors to the weak appetite for U.S. involvement in Syria. I know that after the terrible toll of Iraq and Afghanistan, the idea of any military action no matter how limited is not going to be popular, he said. Obama also reiterated his opposition to putting American troops on the ground in Syria, adding that any military operation would be targeted and limited in duration. Still, public opposition to Obama's approach to Syria has been building, and the lack of new information or rationale makes it far from certain that his speech could sway that momentum. What comes next? 10 days after Obama made a surprise announcement that he intended to seek congressional authority for military action, the president Tuesday night said he had asked leaders in Congress to postpone the vote on a resolution for such an attack. Obama sought the postponement, he said, so he could pursue an emerging potential diplomatic solution proposed by the Russian government that would head off an attack against Syria.